Ese vive ahí. Puede dar el tour de la casa.
On a recent trip to Colombia, I was in Medellin for 3 months. 3 months. And I went to Comuna 13, but I didn't just go as like a tourist, you know, because everybody's done a million Comuna 13 videos. I went and I actually made my way inside some of the homes in Comuna 13. For those of you who don't know, Comuna 13 is this area of Medellin which used to be arguably the most dangerous area in Medellin, run by gangs. There was a lot of violence, guerrilla warfare. But then there was a military intervention at some stage, and it's very controversial around that whole thing, that whole event. So I'm not going to go into that. Let's talk about just how it is now in the present, which is quite incredible. The transformation it's made from a very violent place where everyday people, particularly tourists such as myself, would never venture into because the danger levels were high. The gangs were, you know, rife. By the way, they're still there, as we will find out later in the video. One mother and daughter team had to move shop because of gang stuff, which we'll talk about. But yeah, we went just for a little vizzy. Everybody's hustling. There's art, there's music, there's dances. I'm pretty sure that like Colombia in about 10 years is just going to be full of dance groups. It could be this like export of Colombia is like cool street dancing because everybody's doing it. And everyone in Comuna 13 is trying to make money. Someone had a good view, like they turned their place into a viewing platform. Honestly, anything you can make money off. This person's house is a public bathroom. And there were probably some other creative ventures that I wasn't aware of. I did go into a couple of homes though, so stick around to the end because I was there with my boyfriend who's a local Medellin boy and speaks the language, could get us access to places tourists could not go. Let's take a look.
Buenas, permiso. ¿Está arreglando para salir o qué? Bueno, por acá primero y ahorita vamos al balcón.
Ah, tienda.
Tiene tienda. ¿Con cuántos vive acá, doña?
Seis. 60.
Gracias. Buenas, perdón. Sí.
Persona.
¿Qué es el almuerzo hoy?
El baño.
Se lo hago. Está bien. Ah, sí, pero de este no tengo todavía.
I turned on the light, but there's no electricity at this part of the house. They're still sorting it out? Little habitación. Jesús. Bueno, habitación. ¿Para el niño? El niño.
Y vende la tiendita.
Tienda.
Vende cositas.
¿Cuándo es la tienda abierto?
¿Qué? Abre todos los días, ok. Sí, it's open.
Ah, bueno.
Permiso.
Ah, ¿en la vista?
Sí,
¿La vista?
permiso.
Permiso. Lo siento. Oh. Oh, lo siento. Okay. Hola. Okay.
Gracias.
Well, that was awesome. My novio, whose name shall not be spoken, just like asked a local if we could have a little tour inside her house for a little bit of compensation, and they're very welcoming, and it was just so great. And that is my Comuna 13 trip mate. Okay, so as I probably already mentioned, I've traveled to Colombia and not researched any place that I've been taken by my novio and his family. And I had no idea what I was in for with Comuna 13. I'd seen some videos on YouTube, but didn't really pay much attention because I'm a bad attention span. But what this place is like a cultural hub for arts and creativity. It's like the brick lane of Medellin, I guess, but way cooler. IMO.
¿Cómo es? Por una cada cuánto es la renta?
I'm buying a t-shirt for mi hermano, Jordan, brother Jordan.
I'm glad you bought from them.
Yeah. So this is a bit sad. The place that I was just in buying a t-shirt from, Novio, I was chatting to them, and I never find out anything until after the conversation because I don't understand. But it's a mother and daughter setup. They're in there and they're making things, the jewelry and the clothes and the bags and things themselves. And it's all original stuff. Like everything else here is kind of copies. And so it was a nice, unique thing to buy. Anyway, the point is, it's sad because after the pandemic, they used to have a shop a bit more in the central area, a little store, but some of the gang members told them that they couldn't be there anymore after the pandemic, and they had to move shop to a less travelled area. I mean, you see the tourists behind me. We still went up there, but it's just not as crazy busy as down there. But glad I bought off them. I feel good. Brother Jordan, you're a lucky boy. So has just made some lovely chit chat with this nice woman, and she's showing us inside her house. And this is how confidence happens. Gracias. Cocina? Cocina. Kitchen. Oh, perrito. Visitas.
Ahí tienes como prendido.
Sí, porque me acabó el gas. Ay, no. Me tocó prender el de luz.
Oh. Almuerzo.
Cállese.
La clima aquí es bueno.
Hace mucho calor. Cuando vengo tranquilo que estamos aquí visitando a la mamá. ¿Qué le dice? Un hueso.
Hola.
Success. How at school, was it? Is he like that?
I don't want to react, babe. Everyone's looking at me.